Hey everybody, it's Tommy from AldermanFarms. We just got home today from the 2018 Homesteaders of America Conference, and we're out in the high tunnel to check progress, and we are blown away. We tried to do this live on YouTube, but I forgot that YouTube has been like down all over the world, and so I've got strong Wi-Fi right out here, but it just wasn't working. So, Patty, are you pleased with what you've seen when we got home?
I am just amazed. I've already picked the cucumbers. It was cucumbers to pick. They were just this big when we left. And Corey has picked some while we're gone. And I have picked a half a gallon of them right now. And next week I should be picking green beans. I need to pick mustard greens. I got to clip my tomatoes. I mean, everything's going crazy. Come on, let me show you. Just look at these tomatoes. They're up here. They were down to here when we left because see, the clip is down here and I clipped it about right here. I mean it's about this tall. But look, come down here. Look, it's they're flowering.
Yay!
Got flowers on the tomatoes. I gotta clip these again. Look at these stalks. These are the stupid tomatoes. Stupice.
Yeah, the stupid excited tomatoes.
What is this on here? That don't look too good right there, so I'm just going to break this off.
Yeah, just break it off.
That won't hurt that tomato
I was just about to say they all look so healthy.
They do.
They certainly don't. Very healthy. I don't see any worm eating stuff.
Look at this. Okay, it's got a little mark right there. This is not good. It's got a little yucky on there.
You know, we might ought to get that out from underneath there if we can.
I don't think we can.
Okay.
But look, these tomatoes are transplants. They were actually growing at the other end of the row, and they came up very sporadically, so I moved them before we left.
These are the ones you planted as seeds.
Yes, these I planted. Well, I planted all of the seeds, but I planted these in here in the high tunnel, and they were down. They were down way low, and
oh yeah, they were. Some of them only a couple inches tall.
Yeah, in fact, some of them I didn't know if they'd even live. But look at this tomato here. This is one. Oh, look, it's going to have, I think this is going to be a cherry tomato. Not sure what kind. This was just growing right off the back porch. I guess I dropped the tomato or seed or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, look over there. That is the squash. It's not doing great, but it's full of flowers, so I'm hoping to get a few squash off of it.
Probably need to fertilize them.
Yeah, I had fertilized them when I planted them, but, you know, I don't know if squash grows good in a high tunnel or not. So, anyway, we're just trying, this is trial and error.
Yeah, experimenting this first year with the high tunnel.
But look at these green beans. They are amazing. They are flowering everywhere, and look right here. Here is a green bean. I'll pick
two of them.
I'll pick green beans by the end of the week. Today is Wednesday, so by Friday or Saturday, I'll pick green beans.
What you reckon that is?
This is just some kind of something that gets on them. I don't know, but I'll pinch it off. But anyway, yeah, so they grow. Once they start making beans, they really grow fast. And so I'm so excited about the green beans. Corey did an amazing job taking care of everything for us. And there he is.
Speaking of Corey, there comes the gardener. So what are your gardening secrets, Corey?
Water.
Do whatever Mama tells you to do.
That's about it.
Well, Corey did a great job. Everything looks fantastic.
And look at the peas. These are our Pratt peas, sugar peas.
Sugar snap peas.
Sugar snap peas. They don't have any blooms, but when we left, they were probably down this low, and they have grown so much. This one's almost reached the top. Now, they are growing much slower than anything else here that we've had in the, well, just about in the garden, but I kind of think it was because it was so warm. I think the cooler temperatures, plus we've quit watering as much as we were. We only had Corey water for like 15 minutes a day. I think we're way over watering things because everything has exploded this last week. This is my kale, and I can see that it has grown. Now I'm having a worm problem. I don't see any on this one, but I have army worms, and I saw them over on the mustard green. So I'm going to have to spray in here because they'll eat everything. But
spinosad?
Yeah, spinosad. It's organic, it's spinosad. So I'm going to have to spray because they will just tear up my tomatoes too. But y'all, look at the cucumbers. It is just loaded with cucumbers. Loaded, loaded, loaded. All up in here. And look, it's grown up and it's coming back down. So I'll have to remember that next year. I'll have to build a much taller. Oh, look, come see this bee.
These are Monica cucumbers.
These cucumbers, I specifically planted them because they do not need a pollinator to make cucumbers. But look, I have pollinators coming in. Look at that. I think that's a bumblebee. I don't think that's a honeybee,
Yeah,
huh?
it's a bumblebee.
Yeah. So I'm so excited. I'm going to remember that. I need to mark it, and where I will make sure that I keep that cucumber for seed, because I want to always grow the Monica in here. And y'all, look at this. Corey's already picked about 6 to 10 cucumbers while we're gone, but look at all these. The farmer's market is Friday, so I'm going to save these for the market, and all these will be ready. I'll pick them tomorrow evening. Corey was shocked that I picked so many. He said most of them were smaller, but I want to show you this too. See, there's some poop or something right here, and so I have a bug in here, and I just don't know. I've been looking, and it should, usually the poop's down here, and you look up above it, and you can see it. But I don't see any. Oh, wait, there may be something right here. Let me put this down. No, I just don't see any bugs.
No, but that's a partially eaten leaf.
Yeah, I just don't know if, yeah, this is partially eaten. Oh, yeah, there it is. Scared myself. Look at that bug. That's a worm. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is. And look, it makes a string. You see it right there? That's why I couldn't see it. It's because it blended in so well. So I'm going to have to spray this too. I'll wait till tomorrow after I pick, and then I'll spray it. With the spinosad, it is okay. I'm going to squish it. It's okay to harvest your vegetables a day later. I'm going to read on and make sure there's not different withdrawals for different vegetables. I hate to spray. I don't like to have to spray, but if I'm going to have any food in this high tunnel, I knew it was going to be different with the high tunnel, so those worms can really wipe things out. So that's what's getting my
what I can't get
cucumbers.
over with these Monica cucumbers is today is Wednesday. We left here last Tuesday, so we a week and a day ago, all the cucumbers on this plant were this size. All of them. And Patty, do you remember what day Corey called us and picked those?
That was Friday.
So from Tuesday to Friday, Corey picked several that look like that. So we highly recommend so far the Monica cucumbers, M-O-N-I-K-A.
This is my mustard greens. They didn't come up very thick, but I still have picked them one time. But I was going to show you, before we left, I picked them for the first time. And some of the leaves look like this. And I left them on there, and I picked everything else. And this is what's eating them. You see this? This is called an army worm. And I killed as many as I possibly could by squishing. And I must have done a pretty good job, because I still have some that I can pick. But look at this right here. Look at that. They ate every bit of it. Ate every bit of that. There's a few plants right there, yeah. They ate it up. I don't know why I had such a bad stand of mustard greens, but I did. What is this? I don't know. That looks like a tomato.
I don't know.
Oh, it is. It's a tomato.
Huh.
See, and this is probably came because we put some manure from the barn in here. But just look at this. See, this is some good leaves that grew out. So see, I did a pretty good job of killing those worms. And I saw
those are leaves that were there?
Yeah, these are leaves that I left. And then, but see, they still are eating it. Oh, that's a grasshopper.
Got it.
Got it. Those grasshoppers have been in here too. I'm hoping the cold weather is going to drive them back, since it's getting cooler here. But it is nothing like Virginia.
No, we froze our fannies off in Virginia.
But these doggone little worms. Oh, there it is. There's one right there.
Yep.
They were so little last time. They were. Oh, look at that. Look at them. Look. Look at all these.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And see, they were little bitty before we left. Oh, there's one right there.
Well, they're getting fat.
I know this is gross, y'all, but I'm killing them suckers. And I leave these leaves where they'll come back and eat on these and maybe leave me some good ones. But if you don't spray, this is what you have to do, is you got to look at every single one of them. And that's kind of hard to do, especially if I were to have a big crop of them.
Looks like they're less damaged down here, like all the worms were concentrated.
Well, like I said, I went through killing them before we left, and I think it really helped a lot. So, but anyway, I am so pleased. Oh, let me show you my radishes. Okay, this is my beets that I planted to be ready for the first week of the market, and they were. But you see, some of them have gotten too big. I'll bring them to the market to see if anybody's interested. Toby, say hello to everybody. Hello, there's Blue. But anyway, the beets have grown really good.
No,
not everything that I've planted in these side rows grew, but the beets have just done wonderful. These are breakfast
radishes.
Excuse me, they're not beets at all. They're breakfast radishes. I noticed that my beets have been all eaten up just about. So
not only did they do good in the side row, they also did pretty good in between the rows.
Yeah, we had a big rain, and so I've got some growing out here. So
in the path.
Get back, Blue. And look, I have one thing of parsley left. You're not supposed to stand on that. Right here is some parsley, and that's weeds. This parsley made it, and I wanted the parsley. Thank you, darling. You kiss your mama. Oh, this is a parsley here too.
Parsley too.
I wanted my parsley and stuff like that to be the side because that'll continue to grow all winter, and I'll be able to pick it for the farmers market next year, next spring. But I don't know. We're going to do away with this row, so I may just pick that up and put it in a pot or something because it's we're going to get rid of these outside rows. So, but anyway,
and we need to turn the water off to it now, right? I mean, just leave it turned off.
Yeah,
on that row.
yeah. I have a few cabbages that have survived the bugs, which will be enough for us. But anyway, I have a few more things I'm going to plant. I'm going to try putting out some more lettuce, especially after I spray. And I have some Brussels sprouts that I'm going to try, and we'll see how they do. I've never grown Brussels sprouts, but we like the Brussels sprouts. But anyway, so we're very pleased with the way Corey kept the high tunnel going and everything. And I'm going to skip over there, and I'm going to pick a few pods of okra.
Finally, look at the banana plants. Oh my goodness. I was shocked to see how they've grown in the week and a day that we've been away from here. They've grown in height, but I'm most impressed with the thickness. Their trunks are thick, and so I was wondering how they're gonna do in here. But so far, so good. And we'll see if they're gonna end up fruiting and all. I don't know when they're supposed to fruit, but being inside the high tunnel, we got to monitor the temperature. We don't want it to get lower than 50 degrees inside the high tunnel. So depending on what the weather does in the near future, it may be time to close the sides and the front and back. But anyway, they've done very well. Patty's got these little plants over here that she's going to eventually transplant, and but we just got the banana plants on the drip irrigation, so they've been getting 15 minutes of water a day. And of course, I've got them covered up with mulch to hold the water in. But anyway, very tickled with the progress of the banana plants. Well, thanks for joining us on our welcome back high tunnel tour. Yes. And we just got back, as we said, and we were anxious to see how things were doing in the high tunnel, and for the most part, we're very pleased.
Yes.
So Corey's been taking care of the high tunnel. He's also been feeding the critters, but now that I'm home, I need to go do that.
And they're ready to eat.
Yeah, so give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you hadn't, and keep an eye out for more updates on the high tunnel and other fun stuff from Alderman Farms.